Good evening all, this is Darth Ravage07 coming to you today with another third-party pickup. I got an MD-005B. That is the Car Robot's Nemesis Prime Scourge colors that we also love in our Prime, but with the Commander Class body that came with MD-005. Make sure to like, share, subscribe, all the stuff down below. Thanks again for watching. Let's turn this camera around and take a closer look at this fine addition. The box that it comes in is not much to look at. This is a thing of sheer beauty. And that packaging is masterpiece quality. This box was protected by another box. It has a small ding because it had an outer box that took the brunt of that. Thank you again to this company for doing that much right. It's basically a miniature masterpiece at this point, just like MD-005, except this time you get it in the black Nemesis Prime Scourge colors, and it is a banger of a truck mode. The only thing I have negative about the truck mode is those like to float a little bit more, where the MD-005 original was, you know, tight and it locked in. But the big plus there is these are chrome, and everything else is just like this fine looking black. As we go and take a look at this truck mode real quick here. Shiny chrome rims. This is not chrome, but is painted very well. How it cleans up on the bottom. You ain't got that red blue bleed over, and it just makes it look so much more uniform. Nice aft, and you do get a refrigerator in there that you can add in and stuff. It didn't sit good on the other one, so I hadn't done it out yet. We'll get into that other stuff in a minute. So you can put that refrigerator in there if you so desire, and I might do that in just a moment when we go to the cut. The wheels roll super good, always a plus. Like I said, this is like so much better put together, and I toy hacked both sides with some Decepticon symbols that it needed to be done. And only other thing I wish that we could do is get the animated red fill-ins, but I mean, these windows are beautiful, and I don't know that I want to pop these off. I mean, they look like they're down in there pretty good and not as easily exchangeable as the original MD-05. But there's a look down at the top. Stellar truck mode. And I'm going to get this thing spun back around here real quick, guys, and let you take a look at these alternate faces. This is the head that came on it, and it is absolutely gorgeous. And I need to do a little fix to each and every one of these so that it can actually look up, because it's got the same thing as the original Commander Class release. You got the battle damage of actually this beautiful. Let's see, I want to lean more into it's this one, but they give it pointier ears like this Batman. Pointy ears Optimus Prime. I love this animation face. It looks really, really nice, but you cannot put either one of those on and then transform it. And I imagine I can do this one if these move. Yeah, these do move and float, but they are so much more skinnier than the one that on the original head that was originally in the box. You do get the battle damage piece, and I'll outfit that here with the battle damage face in a little bit. And I might as well go ahead and chop open that bag with that refrigerator with this fine looking red axe. Just really, really awesome. And we'll go ahead and get this out real quick. And I gotta say, this actually fits and locks in better than the original MD-05 release. See, I was talking about how this floats and stuff. Just the slightest little hiccup, you're gonna knock those back and loose. But for the most part, stellar, awesome Nemesis Prime / Scourge. If he was a G1, Car Robot's Scourge was a G1 truck, there you go, guys. You got this going on. Speaking of that, I'm going to outfit him with the trailer right here, and that's about as Scourgy as I can get it to be in look and stuff, guys. Trailer looks a little bit small, but things you can do if you have the Car Robot's legacy version of him. I think it was a Velocitron release for Walmart, so stuff you can do with that. I'd like to see a bigger version, kind of like this trailer here, but a black and red version. Red down there, I don't know, some teal and some other stuff, and of course a Decepticon symbol. And that's, you know, that would look pretty boss, but feel very Motor Master all the same. I'm going to go ahead and swing it on around there. Yeah, but we're going to go bobtail again and finish this off here in vehicle mode. This is just an absolutely stellar vehicle mode, and I'm glad I started here. And oh, he's got his pew pew that comes with him. They have blast effects. And why can't I remember what I did with my blast effects? Did I leave them in the box? Nope, I did something with them. Anyhow, oh, they're inside of the trailer here. I just slid them up inside of the trailer, and they're up in there. I just was trying to store it to try to see, you know, what you could all do with it. Where these are more orange with MD-005 original. Those are red, and they're the hard plastic kind of red, and I like that so much better than that flimsy stuff that they do with the original Commander Class Optimus release. Now we spent about 5 minutes talking about the vehicle mode. Let's get this guy over to robot mode and finish this off. This is even crazier as I do the comparison before we get into that robot mode. This is heads and tails better than the original Commander Class offering. You get so much more stuff, such better stuff, and they fill in the gaps on both, guys. Just an absolutely stellar release. I kind of wish this thing was not white but red like that is black, because it just looks so much better, cohesive and everything. And like I said, that it stays in locked in like way better on this B version of MD-005. Let's now get these guys into robot mode. We'll do the comparisons after I show this off and do some fun things with it. For more prosperity and clarity's sake, here is the Skybound attachment. Kind of looks out of place on this one. It looks a little bit out of place on the other one, but at least it does work with this as well. So there's your tank mode there, guys. Now let's get him in the robot. And here is Nemesis Prime in his Optus Nox is utilizing his cape from Optus Nox Mastermind Creations. I just think this looks stellar with the Skybound arm on there. You got that going on, and that cape is just really, really phenomenal. And I've also probably do a cross dress play here in a moment with drift and stuff. Here's another pose for you. As this version of Nemesis does not play, man, that just looks really, really freaking awesome. I love doing the cosplay cape thing going on. Now let me get a different head and a different tarpaulin on this guy, and a different arm even. Here he is with the blast effects, Skybound, just looking phenomenal, guys. I absolutely adore this whole look right here. Now let's get that arm on there and get the different heads going on. He's stepping up and looking mean with his default arms. Really, really great. Let's get those heads swapped. And here he is with his axe, his anime face, and Optus Nox's sword. And this just absolutely looks phenomenal to me, especially when you get two hands together on that sword there. The fact that Optus Nox can actually, by the power of Grayskull, this thing is really, really freaking awesome. Or the Optus Nox sword with this Nemesis Prime. Listen to me, Optus Nox. Not knocking this guy around, man. He is legendary, awesome with this sword, and the only thing that's missing from the set is the sword and maybe that black trailer, like I said, I spoke of earlier. Let me get these other two pieces fixed here as we go battle damage. I don't believe his Grievous battle damage can even slow him down, guys. He looks stellar on the turntable. Dude, just a solid freaking piece, guys. Let's look in closer at that. Just wow. Look at that detail, man. And that battle damage, and it pegs in better than the other one and stuff. And wow. Oh, and I forgot, let's just heal him by opening up the Matrix of Darkness. And with that Matrix of Darkness, I'm not going to get that out here in the dark, but yeah, I'm not gonna, I don't feel like fooling with that and trying to find that in the dark, but that looks really freaking awesome. He's all better, he's all healed now. He's ready to rock and roll. And just a comparison, truly and easily the best two Optimuses I own are this MD-005 series, guys. I mean, these guys look stellar no matter how you look from the back side, the front side, all this and that. And I ain't gonna take too much more of your time here as we get this moved over into some final thoughts. Some final thoughts on this MD-005. I highly recommend this. You got to get the other ones too. Like I said, I bought the white one. It's on the way. As soon as the Shattered Glass version comes up, I'm gonna get it done and get it bought. And having these little extra bits here from the Optus Nox set, and that's the drift cape. I just think this thing looks stellar all the way around, no matter how you point and look at it and that kind of thing. A little wheelie wobbly, that's just due to my own poor posing. But the MD-005s, you just got to get them, guys. They're cheaper. They're at Shozy store. Pretty much, you know, if it's not available, then you can get an available notice. And then I want to say that the white one was still up I mean, there was still more of the white one whenever I went to get it pre-order, but the Shadow Glass one was out, so I hit that availability, and it'll let me know whenever I have a chance at getting it again. Don't hesitate, guys. These are worth it. The workmanship is there, high quality is there. You'll need to supply some of your own Toy Hacks labels. Is the only negative I really got for it. This one doesn't come with that black trailer or awesome sword, so you'll need to find some way of supplying you one. I like the Optus Nox one just fine. I think it looks stellar with this. Thanks again for watching my channel. Make sure to like, share, subscribe, all the stuff down below. Thanks again for watching. Let's keep moving onward and upward, and you'll start seeing a little bit less of the new stuff. I do got a couple of new things coming, like that Cho New Age 6-shot, and then I got the white version of this guy coming in, and I got those new G2 color Dinobots today. Just wish things would be back to normal, but we'll just keep motoring through here and keep our heads up and keep on a trucking. No pun intended. This guy just does something for me. Y'all stay safe out there. Have an excellent week. Till all are one, guys.